Hi gorgeouses, welcome back to another one of my videos. Since July has gone by so quickly, I can't believe it is already done, and now it is time for my July favorites, some products that I have been absolutely loving and just using like almost pretty much every day for the month of July. I would like to start off first with my Almay Clear Complexion Foundation, and this is in Buff. This is the Blemish Heal Technology. I did a review on this, so if you want to check out the video, definitely check it out. It has a lot more details about this foundation. It is on my face right now. Mix in with another foundation just because this one is a little bit too light for me. And the next shade above this one is a little bit more of a pinky undertone than a yellow undertone. And I absolutely love this. It is so good. Just the other day when I was at work and when I got out, I still could not believe that I had no oils on my face whatsoever. And I do have a little bit more oily skin, especially in the summertime. And it still did not show barely any shine, whereas some foundations I could be a total grease ball with. This one is fantastic. Moving on to the next product, it is going to be my eyeliner, and it is the e.l.f. Precision Liquid Liner. This is from the Studio line, so this is roughly around $3, I believe it is. And it is so good. It is what I use for my winged eyeliner today, and pretty much every day I have been using this to create my wing liner. I love the brush tip applicator. It is so good at getting a precise line for me. You could just wipe off a little bit more product just so you make sure you create a good wing, and it is very black. It's a little bit of a wetter formula than what I'm used to on liquid liners, but it dries, and once it dries it just stays there. It isn't claimed to be waterproof. However, I just noticed no smudging, there's no transfer. Even when my face gets wet, my eyeliner still stays in place. So for that reason, it has been my favorite go-to eyeliner for the month of July, especially in the summertime and when it gets like hot and sweaty. And I hate when eyeliners kind of make you have raccoon eyes, like even right at that outer corner right there, I could tear up a bit, and it's still just not transfer at all. So it's been fantastic for that. Another product I have been so loving has been my MAC Brown Script eyeshadow, and here it is. And it is just such a gorgeous, you would think it's just a neutral brown, but it has more of a reddy tone to it, so that's what's in my crease right now, mixed in with Soft Brown by MAC as well, and a little bit of Down Brown just to make it a little bit deeper. But you can definitely see my eyes have a little bit of a reddier brown tone to it. And I love the way it just makes blue eyes in pictures especially too just pop out even more, and it just is very complimenting color. So if you have any colored eyes, I would definitely recommend this for your crease color. It's just such a gorgeous color, and I smudge it in underneath as well, and it's just really beautiful, I think. So it has been my total favorite. Alright, next product here is my Anastasia Brow Pomade, my Dip Brow Pomade, and mine is in dark brown, and I just use this every day. So you can see I have been like just going after this. I have to do my brows every day. I mean, have to. So this has been used up like crazy, and I use a MAC Fluid Gel Cream for my inner part of my eyebrow, and then towards the tail and that outer part, that's where I use the dark brown, because it is darker, so that's where you want the darkest pigmentation to be. And before, what I would use was the MAC gel cream too, and I would just use a brow powder on top of it. But with this product, it just dries, and it dries perfectly, so I don't need a brow powder to set it whatsoever. And it's just so creamy when I use it with my angled eyeliner brush. And I use it to create a nice tail and end right there for me, and I barely need to use a little bit of concealer to fix it up. It just works so beautifully and so creamy. I love this product. You have about a good like 30 seconds or so to play with it and put it exactly where you want until it just sets, and it just stays on there. Even when I take naps on my pillow, like I say, I can't help it. Sometimes I fall asleep on my face and I'll wake up and my brow is still there, and that makes me really happy. So I love that product. So my two last July, or actually I have a couple more, actually 4 products. Okay, never mind. Alright, I forgot I had brushes to show you because I feel like I never mention brushes, And I really want to give a huge shout out to my Real Techniques brushes, and I have one right here, and I believe these both were from the Core collection, and they come with 2 other brushes, but I didn't really care for those 2 other ones. These were like the main ones that were amazing. And this is, what's this one called? This is called the Contour brush, but as you can see, it's a little bit dirty. I use this for concealer for my under eye, so I tap my concealer right under my eye, and I use it to blend it out, and it just blends it so perfectly. Before I had used my finger, but then I started using a brush, and I realized just how easier it is, and it doesn't get my fingers messy, and it still applies it so great, and this is so soft, so fluffy, so I love that. And then this one here, I have used it so much, and it actually, the label rubbed off. I think it's called the buffing brush though, and I love these kind of brushes where they're kind of like the flat top brushes, and I just put my foundation on it, and then I just start dotting it, and I just tap it into it. I don't necessarily blend it out like that because I feel like the product would come off of my face. I just like to pat, and it just kind of blends it in, and it just sets it into my face really, really well. And I love this brush too. That Core collection, I believe, is like $17, $18 at Ulta. I don't know if these brushes are sold separately. I wish they were, because then I would pick more up, but I think they're just in that set. But they're super good. Real Technique brushes are really amazing. Okay, now for the last 2 products are skincare products, and they're from Lush. When I had done my Lush haul, I have been using these products every day pretty much since then. And the first product is the Tea Tree Water, the toner water. And I just spray this pretty much day and night after I wash my face. It's just a good toner just to make sure my pores close. And I really like this because it's antibacterial, so I feel like it definitely has been helping with my skin. I do have problematic skin, but it just feels like it's been so much better lately, and I feel like it's because of these 2 products, and because of this especially too, because it's good for oily skin or spot prone skin. So I feel like there's less breakouts just because this has just been kind of killing the bacteria on my face that causes blemishes. So been totally loving this, and I still have quite a bit left, and I've used this again like pretty much day and night. Love this. And now the other product, I don't necessarily use every day, it's more like every other day. And this is the Angels on Bare Skin, and this is a face and body cleanser. And let me show you it right here. So I use this again every other day, so that's still a lot of product. I got this in June, I want to say, when it was like maybe mid-June or so, and I still have a lot of products left. You only use just a little bit amount. You mix it in with water. So I do this in my shower because it can get a little messy with like my sink, so I like to do it in my showers. And then I'll just scrub it onto my face, and it isn't necessarily like a harsh scrub like if you use that apricot scrub from, what is that, St. Ives, that you like, it's really popular too. That one's very harsh onto your skin, and I recommend only using that like once every other week. But this one is so good. It's not harsh at all, and it just gives my skin a better texture. I actually feel like my skin feels moisturized after using this, and it just feels a lot softer, and it feels just really good. And there's like little almonds in there, I think, that's supposed to help out. It has it's the lavender that evens out skin tone, while scrubby almonds give a healthy glow, and I really do love this, and I feel like it has given my skin a better texture and overall really helped too with treating my acne and everything. So that has been my July favorites. These are just a few products that I've been totally just obsessed with, basically, and in love with. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know you can list it below. Thank you so much, gorgeouses. Bye.